Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this across Africa, across the world, and Nigeria here, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ujola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode, I will talk a little bit about value and change. A little bit about value and change. I won't spend too much time. I will just give you some bits and pieces of what I think we should do. Number one thing I will advise us to do before I even anchored today's episode on any statement is, do you even have a value system? Do you have a value system? Do you have principles, philosophies, values that shape your life? Do you have a value system? Do you have core ways of doing things? Your philosophies for living. Apologies for that. Your philosophies for living. Do you have any genuine philosophy? Do you have values for living? Do you have any values? Do you have one? If you don't, I think you should start your life on that note. I think you need to use this week to create a value system for yourself. Use today. Use some 3-4 hours to create a value system for yourself. And you don't need to come up with this thinking alone in your head. All right, you don't need to do that. One thing you can do is to Google values for living, values system for having a successful life. Google it, read through those articles and curate from all people have written concerning value system to have a very meaningful life. Bring out like 5 or 15 for you and note them down that these are the 5 principles that will guide my life going forward. These are the 5 principles, 15 values that I hold there. Maybe you value family, you value friendship, you value financial independence, you value career growth. Those things are key for you to be able to navigate through this life, all right? Because if you don't have a value system that determines how you do things per time, when the curves of life comes, whenever some life decision comes on your table, you will just make decision from the whim of things. You will be led by your emotions more than you will be led by any value system. You just think, okay, I will do this. You just think that this is how I feel now. You just do things based on how you feel in the moment, based on how you think something will benefit you in the moment. You will not be able to look at it holistically, planning with the end in mind. It's very important that you have a value system. You have principles that guide you. You have values that you take important, that there are principles that guide your life. All right. So this is today's Daily Mind Shift. That's what I would really want to talk about. Some changes will happen to you. Okay. You will experience changes in your life. This is what I'll advise you. No matter the change that you experience in your life, do not let go of your value system, especially as you embrace change. Like Dalai Lama said, be open to change, okay? Be open. I'm not saying you should be rigid. If you are rigid to change, they will just pass over you. You're done. Be open to change. Be flexible to change. But that doesn't mean you should let go of your values. You should. That doesn't mean you should let go of your principles because you want to embrace change. They are principles. These are foundational stuff. Unless you want to overhaul your principles, unless you want to change your value system totally, all right? But if you are not changing your value system, do not let go of your value system as you embrace change. The two can work together. It's intention. The two can work together. Value exists, all right? Whether you recognize them or not, values exist. See, life can be much easier when you understand your values. That's all I'm saying. Your life can be much more easier when you understand your values. When you make plans and you make your decisions honoring your values, your life become more easier. Many people are shouting, "Hi, I'm looking for the purpose of my life. I'm looking for the purpose of my life. Oh, today I found the purpose of my life. Tomorrow, little thing happen. Oh, I don't even know the purpose of my life again." Many people are running around thinking they are looking for the purpose of their life, not knowing that the problem they have is that they don't have value system. They don't have a value system. See, let me tell you this straight up. Your purpose, the purpose of your life is not lost. The life you have is the purpose. Whatever you do with it is your responsibility. Find some value system and some principles that will guide your decision, and you will see that you will live a meaningful life. You will see that you will live a life more purposeful than the one you're running around trying to find something that is not lost. So it's very key that I say that. For example, if you value family and they said that you have to work maybe 70, 80 hours, 90 hours a week on your job, will you do that job? Will you feel internally fulfilled? Because your value is family, and family takes time to build. So will you, and when I say family, it's not about all these normal Disney World family thing. Family is who you think are your family, You decide that. Some blood people are worse than some strangers. So don't say, when I say family, I don't just mean people that you are born into the same family or you are married to and all that societal psychobabbles. No, I'm saying family. Those are people that you know that they got your back, you guys got their back, and for real. So family can be curated. You can curate, you can decide that I want to have a bespoke family, and 5, 10, 15 people will be who you call family. I just have to say that. All right. So when you value family and your job demands that you put in more hours at work than at home, than the family you're trying to build, then you see there is conflict there. So if you value family, the decision will be easier for you. Say, sorry, you can reduce my pay, cut down on 1 or 2 things. I cannot take this type of job offer because you value family. Do you understand? So it's key that you, for example, if you are not akin to competition, if you are not a very competitive person, and you found a job in a sales environment that demands competition, that is competition driven, you will find yourself failing. You will find yourself not feeling at peace. You won't love work. You won't love to go to work because you will be thinking that your colleagues are doing something wrong. It's not that they are doing something wrong. Your value system is different. Competition is not wrong. You might not be cut out for it, but competition is not wrong in and of itself. What people do because of competition, we can be talking about that one later, but competition in and of itself is not wrong. Do you understand? So in these type of situations, you need to understand your value system. Your value system and your principles can help you. So to embrace any change in your life, maybe you're about to be promoted, you'll be able to look at yourself and say, should I take this promotion? What will taking this promotion add to me positively? What will it take away from me? What is the sacrifice that is needed? If I'm promoted to be a regional head, what sacrifice is needed for me to be able to succeed at work? Will it not affect my value system as someone that wants to spend more time with my family? How can I balance those things? Will it bring more money? Okay, can I use the money that this thing will bring to bring my family closer to me? You need to think about this. And if you value money, can I take this job? Will this job give me more financial freedom? Will it give me time also to build my own side hustles? You need to think about these things. What jobs should I pursue? What type of career should I do? What should I compromise? What shouldn't I compromise? What should I be firm? This is my opinion about this thing. Should I be firm about this opinion, or should I change a little bit? Should I follow my current path or find a new path? These are questions that your value system will be able to answer for you. So I will say this as I wrap this up. Do not let go of your values, especially as you embrace change. Do not let go of your values, especially as you embrace change. Thank you for listening to me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.